A few weeks ago, I started this nomadic journey with nothing but my backpack and a plan to live off the sun. Not long after, my best friend joined me, and now we've got a new face in the convoy, a girl who found herself in the same spot we are. The plan? Travel all over Denmark, one step at a time. For now, that means Fyn, and whatever comes after. Let's begin. Sunday.
Good morning, guys. Check it out. Jason's just watching cartoons in the morning, and oh my god, we barely got any sleep, man. Our loud friend came over and like 2-3 times and woke us up first at midnight, then at 3, then in the morning. He just cannot, he just can't accept that it's over, man. He just can't accept it. And then he came over here and like slept here for a few hours just to kind of monitor what was going on. It's really sad, man. It's really sad. I mean, I've almost had enough. Like, I'm a pacifist, but I'm getting to the point where it's like, if that guy comes back one more night, I'm gonna have a fucking conniption, okay? Because yesterday I was up all day. Like, I got 5 to 10 minutes of relaxing. The rest of it was cleaning up after myself and others, and cooking, and like walking, and yeah, not getting enough calories either for that day. And then instead of getting a nice proper sleep that I needed, I've gotten a scattered handful of hours. So not the best start to the day. God damn that loud friend. But I get it, like, it is not easy losing your love like that. But really, the worst thing you can do as a man is to fight back and to protest and to plead. Don't you realize you're only gonna appear more pathetic? Like, if you actually want a chance of getting with her, the best thing you can do is just be like, oh, okay. And then just leave and go out and live your own life and, fuck some other women. It's basically the only way. Only then will she realize, oh shit, he's actually worth something. Oh, he can get others easily. Oh, maybe I'm missing out, And then the gears start turning, and yeah, I'm not saying that's gonna happen all the time, but like, what's not gonna work is gonna be like riding out into a shelter in the middle of the forest and trying to plead for her to please come back to the apartment and just help me out and like sleep on the couch. It's like, bruh, it's done, man. It's done. And the more you fight back, the more you just guarantee that it's never gonna happen again. Just let it go. I know it's not easy, especially if you feel like you're losing the love of your life or something. I've been there. I've protested. I haven't quite shown up, but I've been there. I've protested and all that, but I just feel like the best thing I can do is, I mean, maybe my most recent ex will misunderstand what it means for me to give her back her things. Maybe she thinks I want an in or something. But no, really, it was just me putting the final period on a very long chapter of my life. But I'd say doing stuff like that, giving someone their things back is probably the maximum extent to how much you should talk to them after the fact, after the relationship is over. Because no contact really is the way to go. You gotta do them a favor, When women branch on to the next guy, they don't have any feelings left for you. I mean, maybe some surface level feelings, but nothing that'll ever, and they don't have the respect anymore either. You gotta take that into account. So you're better off just going for another one in the future when you're ready for it. Of course, you should take some time to process the emotional hurdles you're gonna go through as a result of the breakup. I typically end up taking a year and a half or two to myself before I even allow myself to get physical or even entertain being intimate with someone, right? But of course, most people don't have the patience for that. It's like, you only live once, go out and whore. But I want to stay alone. I can feel I'm slowly after, what is it now? Like almost 2.5 years we're closing in on. I feel like I'm finally ready to maybe get a little bit intimate with someone, but I'm more so talking about like looking into their eyes, talking with them. Not even thinking about holding hands and all that physical shit. I tried that uh, last year, at the end of last year with a girl I hooked up with just once. But yeah, I quickly found out I wasn't ready for it. Kind of a long conversation and a weird one for a nomadic channel, right? But nomad life is still real life, right? Real stuff still happens. I mean, I don't expect girls are gonna be interested in a broke nomad, but it's definitely interesting to see Mike's drama and his social life because I mean I don't really have much of one. My social life is basically the people in Mike's life right now.
Hvad så? Så lånte du ham alligevel din telefon.
Everything is packed up. Oh my god. Let's go. We're going to the beach again. I know it's kind of the same shit we're doing all the time right now, but just give it 3-4 more days and then we're out of here. We're gonna check out the rest of Fyn. It is beautiful out here. There was a motorcyclist camped here with a tent when we came by at night going to the campsite. So there's more people camping in the area than you might imagine. I also heard some people off in this direction one of the days. But I guess they're smarter. They don't want to go to the main campsite or the shelters. They want some privacy. And I get that. I like meeting these new people we meet in the shelter, but I also miss just being able to walk outside naked, you know? So my bicycle is charging back at the apartment of the loud friend. I guess he was let back in there temporarily. I don't know. But it's charging over there, so I'm just transporting his bike right now. No power on it, so I gotta carry my backpack for the first time in a while. But it's good, my shoulders, they had quite a bit of rest. So I'm ready for it. Let's go. Damn, I look good today. Being happy sure works. It's scorching today, guys. Real Danish summer. Well, that's scorching, but I don't know. Something about the humidity and the temperature makes it feel quite warm. Not quite as warm as Portugal, where I just were, but pleasantly warm. Like it's almost to the point where it's too much, but not quite. And when you get a nice cold breeze, it's perfect. Mike and the loud friend are returning some pant, some empty bottles and cans, and they're spending the money on chicken sausages. We're gonna make a fire pit on the beach and grill up some chicken sausages and some breads, like breads for sausages. I don't really know what to call them. Yeah, it's gonna be good. This right here is such a Danish thing. You see that sign right there? It says Samleplads, or gathering site. And basically back in the 90s, when we still had core families with lots of children, those would be like designated areas where the parents would be like, hey kids, if you get lost in the store, go to this sign right here outside in the parking lot and just wait for mom. And a few times growing up, we actually utilized that. I got 3 younger siblings, I'm the eldest. And yeah, plenty of times we'd typically hear call outs over the microphone saying, oh, we got a little kid here named this and that, and they're looking for their mom. But yeah, most of the time, or a couple of times, we ended up in these samleplads, or samlepladser, plural. Quite interesting. It's funny going to the countryside because you still see these things that have basically been removed in the inner city. You don't see stuff like this in the inner city. So going out here, it kind of reminds me of going back like 10-15 years in one way or another, maybe even 20. I got my own bicycle back. Let's go. With power, man. Carrying this shit is brutal. Now I can just let it rest on the sleeping mat. It's great. Check it out, guys. I just found this basket and it fits perfectly. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Men jeg tror lige, han kigger som sagt lige hurtigt forbi på et tidspunkt.
Ja.
Og henter den der cykel der.
Ja.
Så god jeres familie har taget for en anden.
Guys, I think today is the day that I'm gonna get in the water. It's too good. It's too hot. I think I'm gonna get in today.
It's too cold.
Nah, I'm gonna do it today. Trust and believe.
Den lige herovre.
Check it out, guys. I'm digging a fire pit, just like how I used to when I lived with my ex on a beach with our bunny for a month. That was in Brøndshøj though, or no, Brøndby Strand. I already mentioned it on the channel, but I really loved living there and I love being on the beach. The beach is my favorite place in nature. And I guess the element of fire is my favorite as well. So the combination of a beach plus a fire is just divine. Yeah, I got some dry seaweed here and I got some driftwood. I got even more driftwood nearby, so we're gonna make some chicken sausages and breads. Den kører I hvert fald.
Skal jeg bare optage dig?
Ja, hvis du vil komme herover.
Ja. Ja, ja. Med ansigt også og sådan noget?
Ja.
Okay.
Check it out, guys. I've prepared all these sticks. I removed all the branches so we can put sausages or breads on the end of them. And then I dug a fire pit. It's more efficient on the beach because of all the wind. If you don't dig a trench like this, you're gonna have to use a lot of firewood. I found that out the hard way. There's not a lot of driftwood out here, so we gotta conserve a bit. Yeah. So I'm just getting this nice and going. And then I'm gonna start making the sausages. Yeah. There we go. And I'm always doing this shit alone. Like no one wants to help with the cooking. I enjoy being on the beach with the others, but I don't know, I guess I'm too practically inclined to really socialize successfully. They're all over there socializing, but me, I'm just over here doing duties. I don't know what's with me. Sådan der, den filmer. Og bare lige, wanna show this. And then... Er der saltet kirsebær?
Hvad er det svært lidt salt?
And this one. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good. It's so simple, but Frikadeller, Danish delicacy, and this.
You're living good. Too good. Too good.
I'm making more sausages.
I got the picture.
Go ahead, another hot dog, and I got soda. I got cola. Let's go. Poor kid got stung by a wasp.
Believe it. This is fucking amazing. I'm telling you. It's so fucking amazing.
Mike's happy today. He's enjoying being with the sun. I'm enjoying some uncle time as well. He's just happy. It's good to see him like this. Usually his mind is off somewhere else, you know? Concerned and busy. He seems to be relaxing a lot more. The only concern he has these days is just about his son having all the food and drink that he wants. One of my only rules, I don't have many, this is all about freedom, but if you want to hang with us, leave no trace. Always leave nature in a better condition than you found it. So yeah, we're picking up garbage from the other patrons of the beach and all of our own. Just check it out. Not a cigarette butt in sight. Just like God intended. Okay. I don't know how long we've been here, but I'm gonna make it a habit to keep filming the camera, or keep filming the time whenever I remember. Let's go. I just went off into the forest while the others catch up. I just wanted to check this area out. I haven't been here. Just pavement and forest. Nothing interesting. Let's head back. I'm just riding around to cool down a bit. I was sweaty. I got some of the boys' things here. I can't wait for Mike to get paid. He already told me he's gonna give me the like 6,000 Danish or so cash that we're gonna need for the camp to sustain ourselves for a month, and then I'll be responsible for the budget. You know, we won't be wasting money on these kinds of cigarettes. We'll buy the cheap rolling tobacco where you can make hundreds, like at least 120 cigarettes in a pack, rather than these. You know, you can buy 2 packs with 20 in each, 40 total, for roughly the same price that I can roll 120. So yeah, I got some good ideas for how we can completely revamp how we're spending money right now, because he doesn't know any better, you know? He hasn't done this in the way I have. But that's my skill. He's got other skills. And yeah, we've definitely been taking advantage of his skills, his people skills. You know, he knows people everywhere. He's very good at dealing with social situations involving like borrowing money and stuff like that. So thank God we got him. And I'm sure he's also pretty happy about me, you know? I'm sure they wouldn't have eaten as good if it wasn't for me, and certainly wouldn't have been half as hygienic.
Det er svært for mig, også på en måde, fordi jeg har ikke vil være uvenner med dem. Altså, jeg har jo ikke vildt meget.
Skriver din vand til mig?
Måske fordi jeg ikke svarer.
Jeg har en lille gåde til.
Hun er lidt
Hvordan dræber man en gud? Jeg ved det! Det kan man ikke. De er udødelige. Bingo, de er udødelige. Så, man skal altså først gøre den lille solstråle dødelig.
Jo, jeg har noget ketchup, og jeg har også oregano.
Hvad så?
We're headed back to the shelter now. I got another shower, and in return I emptied her kitty litters. Yeah. And oh shit, I forgot to clean the drain in the shower. But we had a nice conversation, and we're on very good terms, I'd say. She's just pleasant, you know, a great host, and even more like great person when it comes to just being inviting towards guests, strangers, really. I mean, I'm a stranger to her, so I'm just appreciative, and always try to go above and beyond, you know, or at least make it an equal exchange. You know, I get a shower and get to charge up my stuff, and I do just a little more than just cleaning some dishes, you know. I'm going in to get some cigarettes. Oh. Må jeg se? Man skal lægge den ind i naturen igen. Herinde, så den ikke kommer til skade. Kan du slippe den her? Jason? Jo, man må ikke holde den. Så kommer politiet. Man skal sætte den tilbage, hvor de kommer fra.
Stille og roligt.
Stille og roligt, du skal passe på den. Den er lille og skrøbelig.
Så den kan komme hjem igen.
Den
Den skal nok finde ned til vandet selv, skal.
Det kan være, den skal ud og have et eller andet.
Ja.
We're passing this thing again. I wonder what the story is every time I pass it. You can hear all the bottles, all the cans. I'm holding all this pant. Yeah, money.
Look at
Check it out. This area is full of frogs because of the lake. Yeah, the lakes. That's where all the mosquitoes come from as well. I was just telling the kid.
Det er en stor frø. Det er en tusse.
Og hvor er det
Nej, han kiggede på mig.
kæmpe?
Hørte du det?
Og hvor er det kæmpe?
Ja, ej, den
Den tisser på ham.
Den er bange.
Den er bange. Vi må hellere sætte den tilbage, hvor den kom fra. Så kan den komme ned til vandet igen.
Og hvor tisser den på?
Hey guys, it's been a long day. I am a very big fan of the host of the apartment that we spent time in today. It was the same place we went yesterday, the other apartment, not the original one. We just had a great time. I watched Hercules, the Disney movie, in Danish. I haven't done that since I was a kid. Of course, I was busy editing. And right now I'm just making a fire to put a few sausages on there. 2 pieces of pizza won't do. I've been carrying around a big backpack and conserving power on the electric battery for the bicycle. I just want to prevent having to charge it up all the time. So I'm only engaging eco mode whenever I have to go slightly uphill. Yeah, just eating some pizza Mike made while we were at that nice couple. Well, only the girl was there. But she was very nice. I had to insist that she let me clean the kitty litter. I'm sure she must have found that slightly weird, but I've done it a million times. And for me, as I explained to her in quite good detail, it's just about, you know, when I just visit a place as a civilian, when I have my own apartment, you have your own apartment, and I go somewhere, and, you know, maybe people drink a bit, and maybe, you know, a few dishes get dirty and stuff. Yeah, okay. I'll collect the bottles and the cans for pant, you know, so you can return it to get money. I'll put that in a bag, and then I'll do some dishes, you know, but I won't go out of my way to clean up the entire apartment. But when you live like this nomadically, something like being able to take a shower, for me now 2 days in a row there, oh my god, it is amazing. Like, especially for me with my long hair, because I'm making fires all the time, so it's like I'm smelling like fire and smoke everywhere I go if I don't. So I just greatly appreciate it. Also, you kind of sweat from the summer heat and just from being around a campfire and sleeping in the sleeping bag. Sometimes it gets kind of hot because we got the we got the shelter blocked. Like you can't even see in. Like, this is what it looks like from the outside. Let me turn on some light. We got the bicycle and the, what do you call it, like the baby stroller. And then this is the only place where you can really see in. Over here, Mike's towel, it's sufficient to cover half of the entrance, and mine is sufficient to cover everything except for this. So asleep with my head right here. I don't know, some people would find that risky. I normally sleep with my head in the other end with all my valuables, so that people would have to crawl in over me, but it gets kind of cooped up in there, you know. It starts smelling a bit cooped up, and I just like the fresh air of living outdoors. So I'm not so afraid, so I'll just sleep with my head here. Oh, that's a beetle. Check it out. Oh, he disappeared. But yeah, I'm so thankful to that couple for letting us use the apartment. And also to the loud friend for letting us use his. Despite all this drama between all these people, I've let all of them know individually. Like every single person who's been involved with the story so far, I let them all know that I'm not betting on any horse here. Like, I'm not taking sides. I just like all of you, and you know, I'll kind of empathize with each of them in their own way and say, you know what, I completely understand why you're pissed off or annoyed at that person because of this or that. And to the person they're pissed off about, when I speak to them, I'll say the same thing. Not because I'm trying to, bet on all horses or like be disingenuous and just like be friends with everybody, but genuinely because I like them. They've been nothing but good to me. So everything they have against each other and all the drama, it's really all on them. I'm just trying to the best of my ability to kind of disarm the situation and make everyone have a more peaceful approach. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but so far the peace is lasting. I'm just using the meat we got most recently. It's not even that I particularly wanted chicken sausages. I already had those earlier today, but because we bought them earlier and they weren't refrigerated, that's just what we're using. Let's use the old stuff first. And so nothing spoils, and so we minimize the risk of botulism. Yeah, gotta be careful. Don't want to die. I mean, I'm not saying this to kind of scare you, and so you don't cook outdoors or live like this. I mean, just have a little bit of common sense here. Don't just let these things sit here for 2-3 days, heating them up, letting them cool down, heating them up. That's all. We're moving along. Let's go. I'm getting on Discord in voice chat with the boys. VC squad. Let's go. I always hang out with them when I have to edit. And they always hang out with me when they have to work, or just when they get home and wants to relax. It's nice, man. It's a good ritual we got. In the past, it was more about just kind of wasting time together, At least that's kind of how it was to me, because I wasn't doing much of anything, I was just kind of hanging out with them while they were doing stuff. But now, to me, it's like a ritual I look forward to. Getting on voice squad, VC squad. At the end of the day, editing. I mean, maybe I don't look so much forward to editing exactly. I'm too busy living it up. But I don't dread it, and I think that's the most important. I definitely want to continue making these daily videos, even if it is quite a bit of a challenge. Did you know that before paper tissues and napkins, they used bread? You can roll stuff with bread if you don't want to dirty your utensils. Like, we gotta get up early, so I don't actually want to dirty anything. So I'm just using this bread to roll it. Yeah, good trick. Check it out, guys. Chicken sausages and the final breads. Let's get it eaten. Let's get some sauce on there. Check out. I'm just using the light here. Check out how nice it is.
Yeah, cool.
They're over there, all three of them. And then we got me over here, Mr. Independent. I'm drinking the second cup of tea. I made forest fruit tea for Mike before, and myself, of course. And I even made a poem. I guess I'll show you tomorrow. I mean, I drink tea every day, right? So I'll show you guys my tea poem tomorrow. It was written in Danish, but I guess I'll show you. It's just a funny little thing. But yeah, I just want to show you like how it all looks like before we go to bed. They got their corner of stuff over there, and then they're sleeping over there with a little guy all the way inside. And yeah, then we got me over here Kitchen right behind me. Let me get the light so I can show you. The kitchen is right over here. It's a little messy right now, but I don't really want to unpack it all. We gotta pack up everything in a hurry tomorrow. We gotta wash our clothes, so we have to be there on time. I'm down to one clean set of socks, so it's about time. But yeah, I guess this is a good night, guys. I'm gonna hang out with Stony and Voice and do a little bit of editing. Or maybe a lot of editing, I don't know. I guess it's about time to get some editing done. I mean, every time I have 5-10 minutes of spare time during the day, I'll sit down and do some editing. I won't actually take the time to relax, so when I get to the end of the day, I'm fucking exhausted, you know? But it's nice. I enjoy it. I enjoy being exhausted. I enjoy being busy all the time. I enjoy doing all these different things. But yeah, this is good night, guys. See you tomorrow. I'm off to talk to Stony.